just wait. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Oh, good morning. I had 14. I'm down to 6. 14 down to 6. 14 down to 6. They just up and left. That's okay because this ain't really a planned live stream. So I just thought I'd come on for a little bit here and hang out. And we're back 13. But yeah, I just thought I'd come hang out. I always have a car sitting here, a different one I try to. So this is my FMS FJ40. It's a 7th scale truck. Runs a 35 turn motor, hobby wing ESC in it. I did a metal drive shaft conversion on the input to the divorce transfer case. I changed out the wheels and tires, put what I felt was a better size tire and wheel for it, and I put Endura shocks underneath it. They're 65 millimeter shocks on it, and I also played around with spring rates. It's got silver associated stadium truck silvers in the back, and it's got greens in the front. So, and now this thing you run on a trail, it doesn't weave and wobble side to side and all that. It runs pretty straight and narrow. It's still a top heavy thing, but you just drive it accordingly because You know, it's heavy. There's a lot of weight sitting on those above those tires. So, yep. It has I can open up the back here. You can see in there. The seats, the jump seats, actually do fold down. I got gear in there. You can see the driver sitting in there. Hello there, Lan. How are you? Yeah, the doors do work. There you go. You can see in there. You can see the detail of the dash, the seats. Oh, I'm good. The seats, you can see they're soft. They're all soft. All the stickers and buttons and gauges and shifters and foot pedals, everything is there. Got even the window crank turns. Window doesn't went down, but it turns. You can see it's got a grab handle on the dash by the glove box. Yep. You can see in the back, over the seat. My phone in there. You can see it in there. See all the gear I got sitting in there for him. Yep. Just like that. Gas cap. Got a lot of features to it, a lot of detail to it for the money. There's a licensed body, licensed truck by Toyota. It's a FJ40 Land Cruiser, about a 1978. This I put overhead lights on it. It has a full light kit on the front on it. It has an actual working winch with a kinetic rope, and I put the hooks on there as well. I put the wheels and put the fake four-wheel drive hubs on it. Yeah. Right now it's running stock axles and everything else in there. I finally need to change them, but I did notice when I got this thing that you got to pull the covers off it and check the differentials because they were not even lubed. They were dry, metal against metal. So I had to go through the differentials on it. And the shocks that originally come on it had really no fluid in them. So I put fluid in the stock shocks, and it made it a little better, but it still wasn't right. So I played around with shocks, and I found these Enduras, and they were actually dual rate shocks. The springs weren't heavy enough, really. So I come up with springs and just put a single rate shock spring on the front and rear. I put a heavy one in the back and a lighter duty one in the front, a little bit lighter. And because I was carrying like stuff on the roof, and I was carrying 1 pound extra battery in the back end of it even. So, yep. It's one of my favorite trucks. I mean, it's not a fast truck, but it's a little mountain goat. I run it on the trails. I got videos out of the really steep hill. It goes up and down it like nothing. It works well. It's a little top heavy, so if you're side sloping, you gotta be careful of that because you can tip it over on its side. But it's like any other vehicle that like a real vehicle, you would drive accordingly. That's what you do with this thing, and it works fine. So, yep. FMS has this, and all the accessories on it came from FMS. The snorkel, the light kit, it has a full light kit in it now. Initially it came with just headlights. Now it has all the marker lights come on and everything. So yeah, the wheels and tires come from Amazon. They're a steel wheel. They're actually a beadlock. So the center caps these come from Amazon. And these hubs here, RC four-wheel drive, we get these from. They're about, I don't know, less than $15 a pair. So They're not a terrible expensive item. You can see how they got those little notches in it. That's it. They get the. Unfortunately, you get these. You got to order the tool. If you and they got a tool. You can get them with small little needle nose pliers, but I ordered the tool, and the tool fits right in those little notches and tightens it up. So, yep. In the back, I have a tool for that, and that just locks right over it like a big socket and turns it on and off. So, the only thing is when you use these with the wheels, if you notice, there's a washer behind them on both of them. You can see a washer sitting back there. They won't tighten down, not with these axles. So I even noticed that on my Blazer when I put them on there that the wheels won't tighten down. So you got to put a washer behind them. That's the only thing you got to do. No big deal. Yep. Yeah, this is a kind of not really a planned one. I wasn't really planning on coming on, and I was just sitting in here looking at my trucks, and I said, maybe I'll go on for a little bit and see what happens. So, if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be awesome. I'm trying to get up there now to my next milestone. A milestone is every 100, so I'm almost there to my next 100. So, if you guys can help me out, that'd be awesome. Always putting content out there. I have 400 and some videos out on the channel, so and they're all in playlists, so you can go through a playlist, and if you see one you like, playlist you like, just run it, or you see one video you like, just watch it. I don't care. But yeah, I just reached another milestone, over 200,000 views, and I averaged for last month was 66,000 views in 1 month, or 28 days actually. So that was awesome. I got that happened. I get that many views that quick. So I'm doing okay. I'm not a viral video person, but I do my own little thing. So yeah, if you can, give me a thumbs up. Helps the channel. Got any questions, feel free to comment in the chat. I'll try to answer them. Just be civil to everybody in my chat. Be civil to me. Be respectful, because you never know who's going to be in here. I have friends that their kids kind of follow my channel, and they're under they're 19 on down. So I try to watch the language and be respectful of that. And we'll all get along. We'll be good. So this has RC Voodoo. He has a YouTube channel. 3D printed inner fender wells. If you notice, it's all black in there. When you get this truck there, it's exposed, and he makes these inner fender well kits, as well as on my doors. This trim right around the windows, and this trim piece, he makes them, and you just use like shoe glue and glue them in. And he makes this stuff for these FJ40s. And yes, the door does latch. So yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on here. I'm dropping people like crazy. It's like my best live stream is always in the morning. So yep. Now we're back to 17. People are coming and going. So yeah. If you got any questions or anything, just feel free to ask them. This is a controller for the truck. That little fob there, that's how you work the winch. So yeah, this is a controller. I got a lot of controllers, because if you look around, there's a truck. There's a truck. Behind here is my 6-scale Willys truck. I have a truck down here. And I have my Traxxas TRX4 Sport sitting right there. And on top of that, I got another RC truck my JJRC Rock Hobbies. They call it a military vehicle. It's a Willys. But so that's just in this room. I have another room with trucks in it as well. So yep. But feel free to comment if you like. It's okay to if you want to ask any questions about anything, just do it. I'm gonna try this once. There we go. Let's see, you don't get the shine on it. So there you go. This, like I say, this thing is it's called referred to as a super scale. It's a big truck, but it has it's scale. I mean, the interior, you saw it. It's all scale interior. It's got a roof rack system. The back doors, there's actually three there. The overhead door and the two bottom doors, they open up as well. It's got actually a trailer hitch back there. It's got running lights all the way around. The overhead lights work on the top. Yep. Running it with the lights on doesn't affect the battery. It runs about the same amount of time. I can go about, 5-6 miles on a battery pack on a 2S LiPo. So it runs quite a while. It's not the fastest truck. Really brisk, good walk. You can keep up with it. So, but it's got a lot of power. It's a little mountain goat. It goes about anywhere you want to run it. So it's a big truck. It's about 3 inches higher and about 2 inches longer than an actual 10th scale truck. So, and I made this up. This is just to keep the wheels off the ground so that they don't flat spot when it's not being used. So, yep. Yeah, if you're new here, like I said, I didn't plan to do this, so I'm just kind of unorganized. I'm all over the place. If you're new here, just feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell. That'd be awesome. You never know, and click all. You never know when I'm going to be putting a video out, doing something. If it ain't these, I do side-by-side stuff too. That's what I'm basically known for, is side-by-side how-to tips and tutorials, and I do have actual channel sponsors. It's not, I don't have, I have affiliate accounts with FMS, who makes this truck, and Best Buy boxes, and occasionally they'll send me a truck, and that's how I got that one up there. And basically, I got this truck sent to me. So, but they don't pay for, like, when I change it out. They just send you the truck to do a review on. So, yep. But yeah, I got 11 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Rick's RC Garage. There you go. That's a good name for your channel. See there, now nobody knows your last name. That's a good name for the channel. Good choice. You'll thank me later on for doing this. And everybody that's listening in, I'm going to give you advice. If you're going to have a YouTube channel, refrain from using your real name, your full name on here. You can use your first name and put it in with it, like Rick's RC Garage or something like that. But don't use your full name on here, because if you post a video and say you're from Ohio, and that then your full name is there, they can backtrack that name and figure out where you're at. And under most cases, if you have a social media of any kind, they can get your flipping address. Then they get your address. Then what ends up happening is they'll dox you. I got doxed, and that's where my case is the person I knew, she sent information to my wife stating that I was messing around with other person on YouTube and which is not true, totally untrue, and stuff like that. So that way it helps you. You got to be a little bit careful on here, especially if you're you're dealing with social media. And basically, when you get big on YouTube, I'm not big, but I'm big enough now that I had to protect myself. So I try not to show like my where my house is, or I have friends around here that I know. They know I do this. They know enough if somebody's looking for me that they would they won't say where I'm at. It's a shame you got to be that way, but you do. But yeah, if I get to know people, that's another story. But I did that once. I got really really nice with this person. She was from the UK, and turned around and bit me right in the butt. So I'm leery of that now. So you know, I don't mean to be standoffish to people, but it's just things you got to do. You know, I'm no celebrity by far, but you know, you just got to watch out for yourself on here as well. Because like Rick here, I know his actual name. It'd take me about 20 minutes, and I could get his address and everything, and possibly even the phone number, knowing his, because I kind of know where he's from and know his name, so I can just punch that in there. So, yep, yeah. You just gotta be careful on here. Basically, YouTube's a great place, great platform to meet people and promote the hobbies. And I do many hobbies, but at the same time, you do got to be careful. You know, um, this person, they went as far as they made a channel out. The channel was full of BS, but basically made a channel out, making me look out to be a really bad person. So, you know, I've since then blocked that person. I don't talk to them, don't deal with them. I haven't talked to them in probably 3 or 4 years now. But that's things you have to be careful of on here. So I tell people, if you're planning on making a good channel for YouTube, come up with a name where you can use your first name, but don't use your real name on here, or full name. So you see people use like Lands on Top and Rick's RC Garage, and there's other channels out there. James, I can't remember what his channel is, but nobody uses their real full names. Uses their full names on here that has an account. There are people that do that. I mean, but those people there are, you know, they don't really interact. They're big channels, but they don't really interact with in the live chat with people, get to know people, so they can get away with it. But when you're a small channel like I am, you know, you just gotta be careful. That's all I can say. But that's a nice name for your channel, Rick. Now you need to make you a header to go with that. I don't know if you know this, Rick. If you have a computer, and this is for Rick and anybody else out there that's listening that wants to hear this. If you have a computer, it's got Windows 11. Go down to the bottom of your computer, you'll see a box, a search box. Type in Video Editor. You type that in there, that's your first video editing program, and it's free. And it's actually a pretty good program. You can upgrade it for like $10 extra, and get a really nice program. But it's right in your computer. If you got Windows 11, you just type in Video Editor. When you're starting out, you don't have to buy expensive software to edit videos. You type that and put that in there, and just pick you some videos and just play around with it. And it's free. It's in the computer. It's called Video Editor. You go right down the bottom of your Windows box, and you'll see a search window. Just type in there Video Editor. Boom, it's there. It's free. No downloading or nothing. You just click on it, go in there, and add your video, and you're on your way. It's all there. It's all included in your program. So a lot of people don't know that they have that. Yeah, but it is there. And just take you a little bit to figure it out, but it's a free program. So that'll get you started. You can make your intros in there. You can make your actually put your whole videos in there and edit them and everything. So yeah, it's a good program. Really easy to use. Fairly easy. At first you might get overwhelmed with it. Just keep playing with it and trying it. But you can put music to your videos. You can put little like icon emoji cons, we call it, like a explosion that says boom. You can add that to your videos, and there's all kinds of stuff in there that you can do. So yeah. And as far as music, if you want to get music, you go to your if you have a YouTube channel, go to your dashboard, go to your right, and you'll see down a little bit. You see a box that says comments and all that, and go down and put the slide down. Look for beta music. Click on there, and it'll bring you to another page, and it says the top one will say free music, and you go in there, and you can just you'll see the music listed. You can pick out what kind of music, whether you want pop or country or whatever, and it'll give you a selection how long you want it to be. If you want it to be a upbeat, perky music or a dark, dreary, type music, then it'll bring up your choices. Then you go down there and you click on it. You can hear it. Then go over to the right hand side and you'll see a download icon, and you click on there, download it, and it'll ask you a question, and it'll download it into your computer, and you just go into your computer under downloads, and there's the music. Then when you use your editor, you can pull that music from there and put it into that editor program, and that's how you can get your music in, and you can put in where it comes into the video or where it ends. If you want to just have a little short section of music and where you're talking, you want to talk, then you can set it up where that music will end at that point, and then you can start talking. Then you say, okay, get back to the ride, and you put your music over there, and then you can adjust it to where it starts. And when you get to the point where you're going to talk again, you just clip the video, the music back, and hit slow on it, and boom, the music will fade out. That's how I use that a lot of times when I do my quick intros, only because it's easy to use. I have other programs, but I don't know. Sometimes free is good, and it is a good program, and it works good. So yeah, just want to get that out there. It's real easy to do. Then you can put your RC car videos on it and play around with them and the whole bit. It's right in your computer and it's free. So those coming in expecting to see this, you're wondering about it. It is based off a 1978 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ40. FMS models produces it. It is an RC. This one runs on a 2S LiPo, and it's about $350 for the basic truck. Obviously, this one here is a little more than that because it's got a lot of accessories to it and different wheels and stuff. So there's a little more, but this one's probably realistic about a $1,200 truck. So with everything I've done to it, because I do have a winch on the front, a functioning winch and kinetic rope and stuff like that on the front of it. Plus, when I use scale accessories like these little traction mats here, these are about $20 for two of them. This jack up here, that's aluminum high lift jack. That jack's is $12. So that's what adds up. Those little parts, they end up adding up really quick. The winch on the front is like $30. Then the kinetic rope is like $15. So that's when the price of the truck actually goes up. So, yep. Yeah, If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. And yeah, I got busy, Rick. I got the bathroom partially painted. We went up and got paint, and I got it partially done. I'm gonna have it finished tomorrow. Then we got to go out, and then I'm going out to paint the living room. Start on the living room. So yeah, I got the bathroom almost done. Well, it's going to take 2 coats, but I got it 90% painted. So, but I decided to take a break for the night. So, yep. A lot of people come in here and they're just really quiet. But I've the ones that subscribe to me, you guys are awesome, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you will too. I know that a lot of you are what we call supporters. You don't have content on there, but oh, you do house remodeling for a living. I like woodwork. I just put all new mop boards in. Pin nailers and stuff like that, and chop saws and miter saws and that. I like doing that, the finished remodeling myself. So, yeah. I just the bathroom. I just put new mop boards in. That led to, okay, I don't like the color of it. Let's go get some paint. We paint it, and my wife says, "Well, we're going to get paint. We might as well. I'm going to order a new curtain for the one window." Then she says, "Oh yeah, I'm going to order new towels because the towels won't match the paint." So you know how it is. And then now we're talking. We're going to get have the carpet pulled up in the living room, and we're putting new carpet down. So yeah, if you saw our house, we've done a lot to it last 2 years. I put a big 30 by 32-foot pole barn up with 14-foot sidewalls. That you've seen that in the video. Well, then I ended up putting a breezeway in so to connect it to the house and all that. So yeah, we spent a lot of money here remodeling. So then this last summer we have a house in Grand Rapids. We went down there and put a roof on it and had some trees taken out and bought my wife a new car. Gave our other car to my son. So yep. Yeah, I like doing wood finish work for some reason. To me, that's I'd rather do that than I don't have the skills to build per se. Like I could probably figure out how to build a shed or something, but I don't have the really know how to do stuff like that. So yeah, so yeah, it's like this pole barn. We were talking. Maybe I could. I said I'd be forever trying to figure out how to put this thing up. So we hired somebody and spent. I think we spent $17,000, something like that. Just to That's what we paid them to put it up after we bought it, and the kit was 31,000. So, yep. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna back on out of here. I just thought I'd pop in just out of boredom. And Rick, thank you for coming in. You're awesome, and yeah, you guys will please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell before I get out of here. And as always, from me to you, this is Trail Rider 570 saying, I'll see you later, and good night, and God bless, and be nice to one another. We have too much people hating each other in America here and that. Be nice, people. Be nice to one another, and let's all get trudging along. And I'll see you later. And thanks, Rick, for coming in, and God bless, and I'll see you later. And I'll see you later, Rick. I'll go be checking out your channel a little bit more. Yeah, probably yet tonight. I'll leave you a comment. I can actually comment now. For some reason it started working again. So I'm thinking YouTube did something and now it's working again. So thank you to the 19 people that are watching right now. If you guys will, before after I get out of here, whatever, subscribe, ring the bell, click all on my channel. Check out my channel. I could sure use some more friends on there, subscribers. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. Really, you don't hear any bad language coming out of me. That's the way I am. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye and God bless.